Howdy, folks. Time for another Mark's Comic Haul, y'all. So, what do we got? We got new this week stuff, some recent books that came out, I think, in the last week or so. I picked up a couple of those, and then I got some cool back issues I'm going to show you guys as well. So, hope everybody's doing okay. Yeah, picking up some funny books, you know? If you guys like this content, if you're new to this channel, do me a favor and like and subscribe down below. I would very much appreciate it. I do haul videos usually once or twice a week. A lot of newer stuff, but sometimes I have older stuff too. You never know. And yeah, I'll start off with the, this is some of the more recent kind of back issues, or I guess I should say stuff that was like on the newer walls, but from like the last couple of weeks. So, Crime Syndicate number 2, Origin of Owlman. I didn't pick this up. It's a really cool cover. But anyway, I saw it and I thought, you know, I need to stop putting that off. I need to get that book. Detective Comics number 1034. I missed this when it came out. This has got a kind of like a little tiny cameo of Flatline in it that nobody knew about, so it sold out the week that it came out, and I believe it's going into second printing, so I was able to find a first print of that. This is Infinite Frontier number 0, another book that kind of sold out that nobody really thought would be anything, and Red Pegasus still had some on the shelf, so I grabbed one. Got this at a store that I'm not going to name because they are jerks. And I won't really go into detail as to why. Okay, I will go into detail as to why. And I'll tell you a little bit later in the haul because the new Black Widow issue that came out this week that sold out everywhere, they were one of the last stores I went to, and they almost always have a lot of new issues. And I said, do you have that new Black Widow issue? And they go, yep. They turned around, pulled it off a shelf. It had a $12 price tag on it. Day of release. That is not cool. So I am not going to promote this store because they do not deserve it. But they had a copy of the Shang-Chi number 1 design variant still on the kind of newer book shelf, so I grabbed that. Haha number 4, number 3, number 4. Sorry. Cover B. I just got a couple extras of these because it looks like this covers, I don't know, maybe, I don't want to say it has heat on it, but people were kind of raving about that B cover, so I figured I'd grab a couple extras. This is Home number 1. This book's going into second printing, so I grabbed an extra copy of cover A. This has got a really weird name to it. What is it? Minky Woodcock, the Girl Who Electrified Tesla. And this is the Virgin variant. I showed you guys this book before. This is Robert McGinnis artwork. I showed you guys this book before. The copy that I got was a little bit damaged, and the store that I got it from actually got a couple of, I don't know if they were replacement copies or just extra copies, so I was able to replace it and grab 2. So it's a Virgin variant, and then it's got the title and everything on the back. Anyway, very happy to get that book. That book seems like it's got a little bit of heat on it. Okay, new this week stuff. We'll go with DC, and then Marvel, and then Independent. Oh my gosh. There's one book I got a lot of. Okay. Action Comics 1030. This is cover A. Kind of a bold new direction for Action Comics. I'm sure you guys have probably heard by now, but they're canceling Superman, or I guess they're going to restart it with John Kent as Superman. So this is cover A. And then this is the beautiful Tedesco cover B. I think these Tedesco covers, I mean, they're like classics in the making. Just really beautiful covers. So, got a few of those. This is Batman Black and White number 5, cover A. Is this Jenny Frison? Jenny Frison cover. And then this is the cover I think everybody's going after. This is the Gary Frank Riddler cover. This is really nice. Very happy with that one. I wish I could have got more than one, but you know, one's good. Batman Superman number 17, cover A. Some interesting stuff going on in this book. This is cover B. Beautiful cover B. I forget the name of this artist. It's a complicated name, but I can't think of the name off the top of my head. Anyway. Batman Detective Comics number 1035. First appearance of Mr. Frost. Is that the name of it? I'm sorry. The Wrath of Mr. Worth. First appearance and first cover appearance. New character. It's hard to keep up with all these new characters. Harley Quinn number 2. I just grabbed the cover B by Derek Chu. Really nice cover. Look at that reflection in the water. It's awesome. Kind of reminds me of the Joker 2 cover that Brian Stelfreeze did. But yeah, I really like that a lot. I actually probably should have grabbed an extra copy of that. That may be one of those like covers that everybody goes nuts for. This is a big book this week. This is selling out in some places I went to. Robin number 1 features a bunch of new first appearances, and some of them here on the cover. And anyway, I pre-ordered. I kind of went nuts on this. I pre-ordered several copies of it, but I'm glad I did, because, like I said, from what I could see, it was selling out in multiple stores that I went to. This is cover B. Not quite as exciting, and it's just got Robin on it. And then this, I only saw this in one store, and I didn't even know this was coming out. This is the, I guess they're calling this the Team variant, and this is by Andy Kubert. Pretty nice. And this was unfortunately the store that shall not be named. Just jerks. I hate going in that store, even though I kind of have a history with them. I hate them. They do a lot of really shady practices. All right, so this is Teen Titans number 2. By the way, that Team variant I think was like $12. You know, they seem to run between 10 and 12 depending on where you go. I've seen Team variants. They did a Team variant for, what was it, Joker number 1, like a Mark Brooks Team variant. So, not the first time I've seen those, but they can be anywhere from 10 to 15 bucks. Teen Titans Academy number 2, this is cover A. And cover B, the far superior cover B, with Robin wearing the Red X mask there. Or Red X wearing Robin's clothes. Okay, Marvel. So, a little bit of frustration this week with Marvel because of Black Widow. So I knew Black Widow had a new character in it. I managed to get a hold of some of the variants, which I'll show you. But, well, first let me start off with this. This is Beta Ray Bill, number 2. Kind of a minor key because of the last page. If you're familiar with Beta Ray Bill, I'm not going to tell you why, but there is a sort of first appearance on the last page. But if you don't really know Beta Ray Bill, it probably wouldn't mean anything to you. So should be interesting to see what they do with it. Anyway, number 2, grabbed it just in case. Okay, so here we go. So Black Widow number 6 features Black Widow's protege, who, her last name is Nguyen, and I cannot think of her first name. Oh God, I've already forgotten it. Sorry. So I managed to get the design variant, which this has got a little heat on it now because it's the first appearance of the protege character. Oh, wait a minute. Does it say on here what her name is? No, it doesn't. Well, that sucks. It'd be nice if it said what the character name is. But anyway, I was happy to get this. And then I really lucked out because I was able to put a hold on this variant cover, which is the Raza variant, which also features the new character on it. And this cover is now going for like, I don't know, 40, 50 bucks, I think. But here's the crazy part. I don't know why. I guess I forgot to click order on cover A, just the regular cover by Adam Hughes. And so when I went in the shop where I got that Raza variant, the store owner handed me the stuff I had held, and then when I went to the shelf, there was one copy on the shelf, and as I was reaching up to grab it, someone grabbed it out from under me. And then the next like 2 or 3 stores I went to sold out. So I have both of the variant covers. There is a Heroes Reborn variant that's terrible. But I have both of like the Chase variant covers, and I don't have a cover A. And now those cover A's are selling for like 15-20 bucks, and it's killing me. I don't want to spend that on a regular cover of a book that just came out. Oh god. Anyway, Cable number 10. I believe this features the first appearance of a couple of new mutants. So went ahead and grabbed a couple copies just in case. You never know. Okay, here's some books. Did not expect this to sell out at all. In fact, most of the store owners I talked to said they didn't think it was going to sell out, but it did. Marvel's number 1. Alex Ross cover. Kurt Busiek did the writing in it. Yildiray Sinar did the artwork. And this is cover A. There is a cover B by, I believe, Carlos Pacheco. But these were already selling out. I couldn't believe it. I was like, surely these stores would order enough of this. But yeah, like I went to 4 different stores, and 3 of them had sold out. So anyway, kind of crazy. Would not have expected that one. Miles Morales, Spider-Man number 25, Clone Saga. This is cover A. This book is hot because, again, for some reason, I guess the stores didn't order enough of them. This is Miles Morales Spider-Man 25. This is the Skyline variant, which features all the creators on it. Now, I got to tell you something. I went to the Art Institute, and I graduated with a degree in commercial art and advertising. And we did a lot of like magazine cover layout, stuff like that, typeface layout and whatnot. I don't know who's responsible for this, but they need to be fired. There is absolutely no excuse for there to be this blank black space right there. All you had to do was increase the font width right there. You could have stretched out that name, but instead you've got this glaring black space right here. In fact, this should have been stretched out too, so that this would have been flush. I mean, the rest of it looks right. So who dropped the ball there? Also, just FYI on this cover, the printing on the inside of the cover kind of warps and makes the... See that? You see the outline? That's on the inside of the cover. That's the printing on the inside. I guess because the cover's white and Marvel insists on using really cheap paper, you're going to see that. Disappointing. Miles Morales, Spider-Man number 25. This is the Rob Liefeld Deadpool 30th anniversary cover. I just grabbed one of those. I've been picking up all the Rob Liefeld Deadpool 30th anniversaries. Okay, what is next? Here we go. The rest of my Marvel stuff. Savage Avengers number 20. This was purely a cover buy for me. Alex Horley did the Conan and Spider-Man cover. And I just thought it was a really cool cover. It kind of reminds me of like a classic Conan magazine or something. Really nice. So that's totally a cover buy. I'm actually not picking up Savage Avengers, but I kind of stopped grabbing it. But that's a really cool cover. The Empire Strikes Back 40th anniversary. This is a tribute cover. I believe... Okay, so now this says 40th anniversary covers by Chris Sprouse. But isn't this just the movie poster to the movie? I mean, unless Chris Sprouse redrew it, I need to kind of look this up, because the second I saw this, I was like, that's the movie poster. But it literally says 40th anniversary covers by Chris Sprouse. So I'm guessing either he repainted this or something. But I mean, look at that. Isn't that the classic Star Wars movie poster? I'm a little confused by this. It looks great, I'll say that. I actually picked up quite a few of these just because I thought it looked really nice. And this I know is Chris Sprouse because I recognize the style immediately. So there's no question in my mind that this is Chris Sprouse. And that's Yoda. And I really dug that cover, so I grabbed 2 of those. Chris Sprouse is doing a great job on the Star Wars variants. Okay, getting into the independents. This was a big book this week for a variety of reasons. And I actually heard that some stores were selling out of this, which kind of boggles my mind because, again, I would have thought they would have ordered plenty. But BRZRKR number 2, this is cover A by Raphael Grandpa. And this is just the regular cover. This is the foil variant. Same artwork, just foil. And then this is the... I got 3 of those for some reason. I don't know why. And then I got 3 of these. And this is the... oh, God. Who is this? Raphael Albuquerque, maybe? I can't remember. Or is it Francavilla? No, it's not Francavilla. I don't know. Anyway, I grabbed 3 of those, and that's the foil variant. I am so tired. I've had a long week. Okay. Crossover number 6, which I believe is the final issue written by Donny Cates, but there is an advertisement in here for issue 7, and I can't remember who it says is writing issue 7, but it's not Donny Cates. So I guess this is the end of Donnie's story. This is cover A. This is, I guess, cover B, Eric Larson, and this cover was hard to get. Like I said, I went to like 4 different stores this week, and I saw one store had this, I think, out of all the stores I went to. That was it. Like, not common at all. Don't ask me why. Okay, we got... This is another pure cover by. I just thought this was gorgeous. Dune, House Atreides, number 6. Jenny Frison. And you got this nice black cover. And this beautiful Jenny Frison artwork. I picked up issue 1 of this series. I did not stick with it because... I thought I would pick it up when it came out as a trade. That way I could just read it straight through. Because it's pretty dense, you know. It's kind of hard to, you know, read it as a comic. But when I saw this cover, I thought, yeah, I got to grab one of those. So that's purely a cover by. Geiger number 1. This is the second printing of Geiger number 1. Really cool. I don't think this is glow in the dark. It's just kind of a neon green. This is a cool book, by the way, if you haven't grabbed it. And I think issue 1 first prints are selling out from what I'm seeing. So, got a couple of those. This was kind of cool. I saw this on the shelf, and again, I guess you could call it a cover by. At first, I thought it was J. Scott Campbell, which is understandable because John Royle very much does J. Scott Campbell's style. But this is a 1 in 10 G.I. Joe number 280. G.I. Joe Real American Hero number 280. 1 in 10 variant featuring Baroness. Very J. Scott Campbell-esque. Which, like I said, John Royle is known for doing J. Scott Campbell style. So, but I thought it was a cool cover. Cool variant. And, yeah. G.I. Joe's not really like a highly ordered book, so 1 in 10 is probably not the easiest thing to come by. This is Shadecraft number 1, second print. Now, I'm sorry. I love this book, by the way. This is an awesome book. If you haven't read it, pick it up, especially if you can find a first print. I think a lot of places sold out. This is a second print. Now, is it just me? Or does this kind of almost look like Roseanne Barr? Like, the character looks nothing like Roseanne Barr, but for some reason when I saw that, like, Roseanne! Maybe not as heavy set. I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy. Shadecraft number 2. This is the B cover. There is an A cover with her sitting in the principal's office, and I didn't like it as much. I thought this was a much nicer cover. Kind of creepy. This is a really cool book. I think this is a book that will absolutely get made into a movie or something like that. This was a hot book this week. I'm sure some of you guys probably know why. Something is Killing the Children, 8th printing. And for those that maybe are not familiar, what you were supposed to do was if you bought a copy... Hang on a second. I actually have a copy here I can show you. Okay. If you bought a copy of BRZRKR number 1, this is a foil variant of number 1. It was supposed to come with a coupon, and if you took this coupon and your proof of purchase, meaning your store receipt, to the store this week, and you bought a copy of BRZRKR number 2, then you would get one of these 8th printings of Something is Killing the Children number 1 for free. That's what the deal was supposed to be. But then there was all this controversy because people were saying that so much of the BRZRKR stuff was getting allocated, and the stores didn't know if they were going to get enough Something is Killing the Children's to fill all of their orders, or to fulfill the people that brought the coupons from BRZRKR. And supposedly there were some stores that were taking these coupons out because they didn't think they were going to be able to honor it. Anyway, I bought 2 different BRZRKR foils, one at each 2 different stores, and I was able to get the Something is Killing the Children, and I didn't have any problem, really. In fact, when I walked in the store, they had it right there on top, and they were like, here you go. So I guess I lucked out. I don't know. I heard the print run on that Something is Killing the Children 8th print is like 75,000 copies, which is like more copies of every Something that is Killing the Children book that is currently out there. So it's definitely the highest print run of any of that issue of that series. So it probably won't be worth anything. I don't know. Anyway, moving on. Spawn number 317. This is cover A. Building up to that whole, what is it, Spawn Army or Spawn... What are they calling that? Spawn Universe? Spawn Universe. This is cover B by McFarlane, Todd McFarlane. Giant Spawn creature there. And then this is the black and white variant that they send out to shops. And basically what these are, if you've seen these, as I understand it, I think McFarlane just kind of throws these in for the shops, and then the shops can just charge whatever they want for them. So I've seen these. I've seen stores charge cover price. I've seen stores charge 10 or 15 bucks. You just never know what these are going to go for. And that's it for this week. But I do have... Oh, you know what? There's a couple things I wanted to show you. So I do have some back issues I picked up. But before I get to that, real quickly, check your local comic shop this week for 2 things. One, Marvel previews featuring the upcoming Moon Knight series. And of course, Moon Knight is kind of pretty hot right now. And then also look for these. This is the Marvel Hellfire Gala Hellfire Trading Company official guide. These should be free at your local comic shop. And this is, I've shown you guys stuff like this before. It's basically like a sketchbook that has like all the different characters from these storylines. Look at this. Look at that. And this is free. And it's like a lot of pages. Like, it's not small, you know? Hang on a second. Let me show you something else here. You got all the characters in here. Some of them are like really obscure characters too, and some of them are, I think, new characters. So it's kind of like a character design art book. Yeah. It's like a movie program, like an old movie program. Anyway, these should be free at your local comic shop. So ask them if they have those, and get yourself one or two if you can. I was lucky enough to grab a couple of them, and I'm going to try to go back and get some more. Okay, so I got some back issues. I think all of these are from Titan Comics. No, that's not true. There's a couple in here. Okay, I got this at Zeus Comics. This is Thor #4, 4th printing. Not the first copy I've had of this, but I just really dig this cover. Nice white cover, and this copy is in gorgeous shape. I might actually send this off to get slabbed. I haven't decided yet. But that's a cool cover if you don't have that already. I think I told you guys on last week's video that I got screwed over on cover A of You Promised Me Darkness. So I just went ahead and bought a copy off of eBay. And it's a funny story. The guy I bought it from, I bought this, and then I bought the incentive cover, which looks like this. I just went ahead and bought both. This is like a 1 in 5 or 1 in 10. I can't remember. But unfortunately, I don't know. He may not have known this, but this is actually damaged. If you look right down here, you can see it got crunched. And on the back, you can really see the back kind of got crunched. And so I sent him pictures, and I said, hey, this doesn't look like it happened in shipping. And then this one is barely, like, it's got a little bit of damage down here. Like, it might have also got crunched. But I was willing to accept this one. The dude immediately messaged me back and said, hey, man, I'll send you one of each. Don't worry about it. So he's supposed to be sending me replacement copies. So I don't know what I'm going to do with those. I may do like an act of kindness or something. I haven't decided yet. But anyway, I was happy to get them. I'll be happy if I get them in good shape. Okay, so here's the back issues I picked up. This is Captain America Comics #1. This is a 70th anniversary kind of tribute issue, and I don't know if this is a reprint, but I want to say I've seen this before, but I don't think I have this. They have homaged this cover so many times that it's kind of hard to keep up with what is what, so I'm not sure what. You know what, I'm just going to open it up. I haven't had a chance, and since I'm doing a haul video and you guys are watching, I'll let you know, just in case you go out and look for it. Okay. Oh my god, it is an actual reprint of Captain America Comics #1. That is cool. Looks like it maybe is recolored. Yeah. That is awesome. I've been kind of looking for a reprinted copy of Captain America Comics #1. Brand new colors. This looks really good. It's like Joe Simon, Jack Kirby artwork, but with brand new coloring. So this is actually a reprint of Captain America Comics #1 with a brand new cover. I'm not sure who did this cover. It is... Is there anything in here that will tell me that without me having to like spend a whole lot of time on this? Hang on. Let me see. Ah, here we go. Oh man, it says there's a variant cover by Joe Simon, Jack Kirby. I wonder if... I guess I'll have to look for that. So this is like a true Captain America Comics #1 reprint. Okay, it says cover by Brian Ching and Michael Ataye. So, yeah. Nice tribute cover there. Well, I didn't know this book existed, and I have been looking for a reprint, so I cannot wait to dig into that. Wow. I just bought it because I saw the cover and I was like, hey, cool, an homage cover to Captain America Comics #1. And that's exactly what it is. It's a Captain America Comics #1 reprint. So there you go, 70th anniversary reprint. Happy to have that. Okay, sorry, moving on. Doctor Strange number 381. I believe this is the first appearance of Bats, the ghost dog. I think this is the first appearance of Bats in his, like, regular form. I think. Anyway, might end up being a key book. You never know. This is another reprint I was really happy to get. This is Marvel Mystery Comics #1, and evidently this is a direct reprint of Marvel Mystery Comics #1. As you can see, it's got the Alex Schomburg artwork there. I had never seen this. I didn't know that this was a thing. I didn't know they had printed it. So, and yeah, this was $4.50. So I was happy to get that. Always happy to get these old Marvel reprints, because I love those old Marvel comics. Marvel Superhero Spring Special #1. I've had this book several times before. I actually used to find this book in quarter boxes, but now it's getting a little bit of heat because it's spotlighting Moon Knight, and everything Moon Knight's like going up in value. So you got some cool stuff going on here. You got Brother Voodoo, you got Magic, you got Hercules, Black Panther, and Speedball. These Marvel Comics super, like, spring specials, summer specials, and all that, they featured, like, different stories with different, you know, kind of supporting characters. But yeah, pretty cool. Happy to get that again. And that's a really nice, like, it's one of these deluxe thick books, and this is a really nice copy, so I was very happy to get that. This is a book I've never had before, and great copy. Like, looks like it's probably a near mint, maybe even near mint plus copy. Master of Kung Fu, special double-sized 100th anniversary issue. Look at that Mike Zeck cover. Really cool. Very happy to get that, especially with the Shang-Chi trailer just hitting, what was it, like last week? Really cool. Very happy to get that. Also happy to get this. I think I showed you guys, I had a regular copy or a regular cover of this book, and this is the foil variant of Masters of the Universe #1. You guys know what this is? Does everybody know what this is, or remember what I told you guys this was when I showed it before? This is the first appearance of Invincible. They do a 5-page preview, I think, in the back of Invincible. And this is the foil deluxe variant. So this is the one you want. Like, this is kind of like a bit of a hot book right now. If you're going to get a copy of this book, this is the one you want. And so I was happy to get that because I did not have the foil version of it. Okay, Shadow Man #13. I apologize, guys. This is a long video, but I'm getting close to the end. This is the first appearance of Punk Mambo, and this is the subscription variant cover. Not my first copy of this, but definitely my nicest copy of this, so I was very happy to get that. And last but not least, super stoked about this because of last week's Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And this is a book I've never had. I rarely see this. I believe this is a reprint, but I'm not 100% sure. But the cover alone makes it worth it because it looks just like the scene that was on Falcon and the Winter Soldier. All new Captain America special, #1, variant cover. And I have never had this book. So this looks just like the scene where he shows up in that last episode. So very, very stoked to get that. Very cool. All right, there you go, guys. That's my haul for the week of April 28th. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, my name is Mark Walters. You can find out more about me at bigfanboy.com or dallascomicshow.com, and I am actually announcing it here first. Dallas Comic Show is coming back. We have 3 dates. We've got June 26th, which is going to be a 1-day show. We've got August 20th through the 22nd. Well, I'm sorry, 21st, 22nd. 2-day show, Saturday, Sunday. And then tentatively, we've got November, I think it's 14th and 15th. So we're going to have 3 events, DallasComicShow.com. I haven't even posted the dates yet, but I'm telling you guys here first, it's coming back. And also check out my movie review show, The Big Film Show, at BigFilmShow.com. Shout outs to all my regular buds, Ian Hunter, oh my gosh, Comic Crypt to Castle Hills, Fred Hall Direct Edition, Mr. Rigor Mortis 86. Who am I forgetting? Oh God, I don't know. Guys, I'm so tired. It's been a really long week, and what a haul of books this week. So, see you guys on the next episode. Everybody stay safe, get vaccinated. Love you guys. Take care. Mark's Comic Hall, y'all out.